Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Megan. Thanks so much for watching. And today I wanted to go through with you guys my migraine must-haves. Before I get into everything, make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates, and also go follow me over on my Instagram. So if you are new, you may not know, but I have been struggling with vestibular migraines over the last about 6 months or so. I recently got an official diagnosis of vestibular migraines, and if you are not sure what that is, basically instead of getting a headache as like my main symptom, what I get is dizziness and vertigo, and sometimes I'll have a headache, sometimes I don't. Usually if I get a headache, it's kind of after my dizziness and vertigo has gone away, but it is still considered a migraine because I get all of the other symptoms of a migraine, like light sensitivity, sound sensitivity, nausea, vomiting, all the fun stuff that comes with it. So I wanted to show you guys some of the things that have been helping me get through some of those migraine attacks. And these are kind of universal things, not just specific to vestibular migraines, but just migraines in general. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is supplements. Now, it depends on your doctor's recommendations, but a majority of them want you taking CoQ10, vitamin B12, vitamin D, and then some sort of magnesium. I'm taking all of those things, but my doctor specifically wanted me to take a ton of magnesium. So the one that I take at night is this magnesium glycinate. It's 400 milligrams, and he wanted me to take this 2 times a day, if not 3 times a day, if I could tolerate it. The problem with this particular one is it does get me to be a little bit drowsy, and I also have to take 4 of these tablets for it to equal 400 milligrams, and that's just a ton of tablets to take. And after doing a little bit of research on my own, there are a ton of different types of magnesium you can take, and some of them are better to take in the morning versus at night, because some of them can kind of give you a little bit of an energy boost. And since I can no longer have caffeine, I thought that that would be something that would be better for me personally. So the one that I take in the morning now is this Neurocalm Mag. It is a blend of 3 different ones. It is magnesium malate, magnesium L-threonate, and magnesium glycinate. Lots of complicated words, but basically I just mix this with a little bit of water and kind of sip on it in the morning. I haven't noticed like a huge energy boost from it, but I did just recently start using this over the last 2 weeks. So I don't feel like that is really enough time to be able to tell a huge difference. Some people say that you need to be taking magnesium like 2 to 3 months to be able to tell a difference on whether it is helping you with your migraines or not. And I've definitely not been taking either of these things consistently for 3 months yet. So I'm still kind of in the adjustment phase, I guess you could say. But they definitely aren't hurting me by any means with taking them. Oh, also, if you notice, they're drinkable and chewable, and that's because I cannot take pills very easily. Even the prescription medications that I take, they are either dissolvable, or the capsules that I have are the sprinkle capsules that you can open and put in like applesauce. That is what I have to do to be able to be consistent and compliant with taking medications long term. So that is that's just how it is for me. I'm a big baby and I stink at taking pills. I get like massive anxiety that I'm gonna choke on them, even though I know that I'm not. So anyways, long story short, most of my stuff is either chewable or drinkable. And I'm okay with it that way. And these two things taste pretty good. I don't hate them. So there's that. The next thing I want to talk about that has been pretty life-changing for me are these Gunner glasses. Oh, they're kind of dirty, but they are blue light filtering glasses. And several years ago, I actually co-authored a paper in the Journal of Athletic Training about using these glasses on a few kids with post-concussion syndrome who were having light sensitivity at school, and like they couldn't make it through full school days. They had to like go home after a half day of school and like lay in a dark room for hours. It was terrible, and I now know firsthand you know, how they felt, and I can't imagine trying to learn in that environment. I mean, it's hard enough to function as an adult, much less a kid who's trying to learn and absorb information and get through the school day and all of that. So these glasses have been life-saving for me. I wear them anytime I'm going to be looking at my phone or the TV or my computer at work. I actually even bought a like screen filter that fits over my work computer. I think I spent like maybe $45 on Amazon. I'll link that down below, but it just like fits over my screen at work, and that way if I forget to put my glasses on, because I work in healthcare and we have to wear a face shield if we're going to be really close to patients, which if you work with pediatrics like I do, a majority of my patients I'm very close to. So sometimes I will catch myself forgetting to put these back on, and so I think that was triggering migraines for me. So anyways, I got that screen protector to put over there just as like an extra safeguard, and I think that has also helped me be able to make it through the work week last week. So these I actually got at Best Buy, but you can literally get them from anywhere. I chose this brand Gunner because this is the brand that we used in the article that I co-authored, and so I really just trusted this brand. There is also a brand specific to migraines. I think it's called Migraine Shield. If I can find it, I'll link that down below as well. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I have been seeing that around Instagram lately with a vestibular therapist that I've been following. I think these were like $50 to $60, but they have totally been worth every single penny. At one point I had a headache for 3 days in a row. Tylenol wasn't touching it, ibuprofen wasn't touching it, and I ended up doing like a Best Buy like curbside order as a, you know, just like last ditch effort to get it to go away. And within 15 minutes of wearing these, my headache went from like a 4 out of 10 to a 1 out of 10. So I highly recommend some sort of blue light filtering glasses if you have migraines, especially if you work on your computer a lot, or if you're in like fluorescent lights a lot. They will definitely help you out a ton. The next thing is essential oils from Eden's Garden. This is the De-Stress kit, there are 6 different oils in this little bundle. Eden's Garden is just as high quality as like a doTERRA or a Young Living, but at like half the price because it's not an MLM. And so in this little kit here, there are 6 different ones. There's anxiety ease, joy, quiet time, stress relief, tranquility, and relaxation. They're all blends. None of them are just like single oils. I have been really enjoying the relaxation blend, putting that in the bath, like just a few drops, like maybe like 6 or 7 in the bath, and then also using the next thing I'm gonna talk about and just like chilling out for like 20 to 30 minutes and relaxing, or having like friends on in the background, and just like decompressing at the end of the day, which I used to do that all the time before Sealy. And you know, life just gets in the way when you have a kid and you're working full time and you just don't get a lot of you time. And I think part of that is maybe what started my vestibular migraines is just the stress and not taking care of myself. So that is kind of one of my goals now, is to take better self-care of myself and spend a little time like decompressing more and relaxing more, and all of that. And I know essential oils are not for everybody, but for me, I feel like they do what they're sort of intended purpose is, and that's like more aromatherapy and like relaxation. But yeah, I know they're kind of controversial, but just, you know, take it for what it is. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is this beauty right here. This is an Alley lamp, and let's see if she'll turn on. Oh, she's green and she's pretty. It's kind of hard to see because I have my ring light on. I turned it up a little bit. But the green, you can see I'm kind of green now. But anyways, the green Alley lamp is really good for migraines and anxiety and relaxation. There's like Harvard research behind it that the green wavelength is more soothing to the brain. It's less for the brain to process. Now this lamp here is like $150 on Amazon. It was not cheap, but it's worth every penny. But watch this. Oh, it changes to a regular lamp, so it doesn't have to be green, but it can be if you want it to be, which is just so cool. So let's see, we'll turn back off. I have trouble sometimes getting it to like turn back on or off by just putting like your hand over top of it, which is how it's actually supposed to work. And then there's also like a control on top where you can like turn up the brightness or turn it down. Anyways, the lamp has also been making some like news headlines lately. Like I saw something on a local news station about it recently, about it helping people with migraines. And so I was just kind of on the bandwagon a little bit early with the Alley lamp. But I do think it was worth every penny. Supposedly you get the best benefit out of it overall, like cumulatively, if you spend like 2 hours a day in it. I think it's 2 hours a day. I'll have to double check that. But 2 hours a day, like relaxing in it, like reading a book. I even turn it on at night just to like watch TV or whatever, or just to be on my phone, just to have that light coming in like from behind me. It has helped me so much. And this is also like what I put on in the bathroom when I am like soaking in the tub with essential oils. And it really, really does a great job at calming me down, and I just feel a lot better after being in this light. I haven't noticed like a huge difference when I'm in a migraine attack of it like taking it away per se. I've had a few times where I think it did, but again, it's hard to say because my migraines are pretty complex. Even my specialist has said they're pretty complex, and they're just not straightforward migraines. So I'm thinking that if someone had more straightforward headache type migraines, they might really see a huge difference just using the lamp. Like if they were starting to get a really bad headache and they went to using the lamp, they might see their symptoms go down. That's just not been the case for me, unfortunately. But again, vestibular migraines is like a whole other beast, sort of. It's like a subset of the beast of a migraine. So anyways, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Leave any questions down in the comments below. Make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell, and also give me a big thumbs up because that really helps out my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.